Hello once again everyone and welcome to Cruisenix Purgatory. I'm your host Cruisenix and we are working our way through patch 5.1, Vows of Virtue, Deeds of Cruelty. Now then, in the last episode we found Chai-Nuzz and we met with Rendon, former advisor to Vothri, aka Hey Dipshit McFatty, aka Fatty McFatfuck, aka the biggest douche nozzle on the planet. But Rendon is somewhat convinced that he can, well, Chai-Nuzz is convinced he can convince Rendon to be an advisor again, but we have to solve a few problems first. Let's get right to it with the next quest, Finding Good Help. Rendon is quite right. Building Talos from scratch will require time we simply do not have, which is why I propose to make use of the long-abandoned Talos which wander the wilds of Calusia. They will need to be deactivated, of course, and if memory serves, the tools required to do so should still be at top rung. Come with me. Alright, back to top rung. Needs to be an ether right there. Or at least somewhere nearby. Diddle-doo, doo-doo, diddle-doo, ba-dum, 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 there they are. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. Its chest contains canisters filled with a dastardly potent insulating powder capable of halting the flow of ether in a Talos. We need only get within throwing distance of one and let it fly, thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious! A new trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to you more. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I have said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Master Chai! Even if the Talos ain't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you! That's as may be, Kaishia, but Rendon tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time. Which isn't to say the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I am to propose I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. Hear, hear. Yes. Yeah, yes, well, it should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the future of my neighbors. And to make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kaishia says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beast that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue the Talos. Understood? Works for me. Good. Then let us be off to the quick way, to the north gate, and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. Oh, the destination's right here. Keep a lookout for danger and alert Chai-Nuzz when it's safe to incapacitate the Talos. You may move the spyglass as well as zoom in and out. Okay, we know this routine already. Oops. Wait for it. Nope. I did it. I did it! Let's move on to another Talos, shall we? Nailed it! I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. You may leave the next one to me, Chris. That should do it. Now, we have all we need to proceed. Nailed it! That was awesome. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. I did it. Master Chai, I do believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yumor's food stores showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yumor. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant of the world's politics, which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yumor the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. When people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they will lend you your support. would seem Yulmore's leadership is at last in capable hands, would you not agree? We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai. After you tinkered with the Talos and all that, Lady Chai's worried sick.
Right then, form a line and make for Yulmore. What's that noise?
Wait for it.
Wicked White! Runaway Talos! Call the guard!
They have no clue. One guard. Okay, 2 guards.
All of you!
3 guards, maybe. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh.
Is that?
Darling, you're back.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see. Dearest, I can't.
Oh, brutal!
Oh, oh dear.
Oh, ow! Oh, you know, you think Tula Chai is adorable, and then she does shit like that. And now his back is healed.
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending, instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
Good to know.
Oh, how wonderful!
Wait for it. And...
Dearest, please!
An adorable sight if it wasn't for the bone crushing. Alright, let's speak to Rendon. That was quite a reception. One Master Chai will struggle to forget. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public's attention. Once word is spread around Yulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. Alright, let's do it. No need to fret, Chris. I have never felt better. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses of Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread word among the citizens, both free and bonded, that they are to assemble to meet with their new mayor. You there, Kai Shear, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gaytown and the derelicts?
Of course I will.
Good lad. I will let the gods know not to bar the way to Valthree's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the Warrior of Darkness to attend, assuming he's available. Might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the crowd and lift will show you up. Oh wait, why am I padding this out? I can teleport to Yulmore. Oh wait, wrong way. There's Chadian. Ah, yes. Master Chai told us to expect you. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we have reserved a place at the front. Right this way, sir.
Go on, dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Valthree's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gatetown too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Vorthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values. No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Vorthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved.
Good for you, man.
The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Yulmore!
Good to have a nice... Okay, come on, let us in. Ah, there we are. That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I have learned anything from all this, it is that a change begins with the individual. 'Tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Yamorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands.
I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat?
We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big for one thing, and too far from the people for another. We will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor.
Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but
have you got time for a word?
Yes, of course. Hath then bet?
Aye, that's me. I like your speech. There's folk outside these walls that don't even have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting the crumbs. If you have a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion.
Then we have much to discuss.
No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself.
Thank you for your help again, Chris, and I hope to see you again before long.
What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future was secured, but it is clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went on ours. So Alphino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends. In paradise. That paradise is gone, but something better's taken its place. And I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai's been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. To help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one to which you clung before. And one I am happy to say that we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. Alright, we're going to take one last break, and then we will finish up this patch's main story. But until then, that's it for this episode of Cruise Next Purgatory. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button, be sure to turn on notifications so you're well informed, and be sure to subscribe to me for exclusive access to videos and live streams. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me. Click here to watch the next episode, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, Chris the Gex, signing out.